y'all, welcome to Time to Pivot. How's everyone doing? I'm doing extremely well. I wanted to ask you a question. Are you kind of tired? I noticed I was kind of tired thankfully, I do have a part-time job, right? I'm in customer service, whereas before I was working at a desk, right? So my body has adjusted to being on my feet for most of the day and, working the hours, etc. And I'm just so grateful that I'm working, period, right? And I have a part-time job in the midst of, something else coming along, right? So I was just kind of tired, just wanting to sleep, right? But working at the same time. So I wanted to mention one more resource that you can utilize, and that's to kind of recharge your body and getting a massage, okay? If it's in your budget, right? If it's not in your budget, they do have schools to where students are learning to do massages that you can take advantage of at a lower price, okay? The place that I go to, they have massages as low as like $10 or $15, I think, by minutes. So if you're a type of person that you want to try that massage therapist out, you can definitely start at a lower package at $10 and see how things go before you kick it up to, say, like 30 minutes for $30, okay? It really like recharged my body. They not only work out the nicks and kinks, it gave me like recharge energy. I can't explain it. I looked it up after I got my massage, and massage is also good for your mind, okay? It really does recharge and refocus you if you're feeling kind of tired. We're all working, or not only just working, just the stress and the, say, worry from being unemployed or perhaps working part-time, and say your pay has been cut in half, right? So that's a dramatic change. And a way to cope is, first of all, is to pray, to read your word. I would also throw therapy in there. Make sure you get some therapy for your mind, just to talk things out, as well as getting massages, okay? And also, don't forget to do something that you enjoy. I was telling someone the other day, I was like, yeah, do you currently do anything that you enjoy? Because that person was kind of exhausted, kind of tired. And it's amazing when you mention that to someone, they're like, you know what? I'm just getting up and I'm just being. They may be doing those items that I mentioned, but we forget to do what we love. And for that person, it was swimming. So I was like, okay, listen, you need to incorporate swimming into your schedule, okay? And this person has a pool in their neighborhood. I was like, you're blessed. You already have that resource out there. Go to a pool, join the YMCA, whatever floats your boat. Just make sure you incorporate that, okay? Because that's going to affect your mental being, you being happy in general, and living, instead of just work, and just really not enjoying life. If it's travel, if you can travel and it's in your budget, do that. Make sure you do something that you love. I'll link another video that I made on another channel that I started prior to this one. That video is when basically y'all wouldn't see my beautiful smile. You would just hear my voice, because I was like, the people just need to get the message. So I'll link the video here if I can find it. And don't forget to incorporate prayer, reading your word, some therapy. And the reason I say therapy is because you have generational blessings, as well as generational, say, curses, as they say, or bad habits. For example, it may be well grounded in your family, the issue of eating, say, sweets. Say if I eat pies and cakes every day. Well, that's not going to work, because that's going to impact my health, and it's probably going to shorten my life, right? So it helps to know the history of, say, your mom, dad, and your generational family, to break down that, because sometimes you're like, why do I have this habit, or why am I this way? 9 times out of 10 it's generational, so it's deeper than you. So that's when therapy comes into play, as well as prayer. But therapy goes hand in hand for you to talk through and walk through those situations and conquer those, because some of those habits can be bad habits, right, that could shorten your life, right, and impact your quality of life, to where, say, if you continue to eat sugar and you can't control it, it has a control over you instead. Say your leg gets cut off, right? That's going to really change your life. Not to be so negative, but I mean, it is what it is. We all know the impact sometimes, but just to hear it, you're like, yeah, that thing has control over me. So I really do need to tackle and, gain control over it. And a lot of times it's not just you, it's often generational. So that's why I mentioned generational curses or bad habits, to know, your mom, dad, and your history if you can, and then get therapy to conquer those things. All right, so I'll link that video that I mentioned here so you can check that out, and I hope you have a great day.